Transformers96 here with a Real Steel movie review. So here you go. So this is just my review of the movie. I will compare toys. I will talk a little bit about the toy line, a little bit about Wave 2, but mostly just talking about the movie here. So over the weekend, it came out on Friday. I did see Real Steel. I was lucky enough to see it in IMAX, which was really awesome. And where I live has one huge IMAX theater, like one of the biggest in the United States, which is really awesome. So I got to see it in a really nice way, and so overall, I really like this movie. So either I heard a lot of mixed reviews about this. I heard a couple say that it wasn't too good. I heard a couple say that it was really good. You're really gonna be either you're gonna like this movie or you're not. Overall, I really did enjoy it, and based on the comments that I got after the movie, a lot of you enjoyed it too, which is really nice. So this is a great movie. What I heard a lot about was that it was very much a father-son movie. So I thought, oh, so maybe they're gonna downplay the robots, and it's gonna be cheesy father-son stuff. But it really wasn't. The robots, they didn't get downplayed very much at all, and it was father-son, but it wasn't cheesy father-son. It was pretty good. I really liked the movie. The father-son was very nice. There was nothing that was too in your face, but it was all just really good. They did a good job with it, some good moments and everything, and it was really nice. So, the storyline of the movie, it's very predictable, but Hugh Jackman, kind of like a low-life kind of person, has Ambush, a blue, almost whitish robot. I don't have him right here, but he fights a bull in the first scene, which I thought was kind of strange. I thought it was a little weird, and when I saw the bull, I thought, oh, geez, they're gonna have to do some horrible animating with this bull, because they really can't actually, like, hurt the bull. So I thought, oh, that it's gonna look really bad, but it actually didn't. What they did, they really hid the animating bull, because there was very short, choppy scenes with the animated bull, and there was, like, dust in the air and stuff, so it kind of covered it. So I thought they did a really good job hiding the fakeness of the bull, and then in the scenes where the bull's not getting hurt, it's a real bull. So overall, I thought that scene was very well done. Hugh Jackman's cockiness and stupidity lost him that fight, because he was winning, but he was not paying attention, and the bull just rammed Ambush and totally killed Ambush. So yeah, and also in that first scene when the little girls come over, and they want to see, like, Ambush and everything, and they want to take a picture, and he's like, no, it's $5, and then it was just kind of stupid, and as they're walking away, he's like, okay, $3, okay, $2.50, you know, it's just that stupid humor. So I was very afraid that they were going to do that throughout the movie, and then, like, afterwards, they, after that bullfight, the little girls that were in the stands got, like, Ambush's, like, leg or arm or something, and he's like, can I have that back? And they're like, $5. So I thought it would be, like, this stupid comedy like they started off with, but it actually wasn't. They didn't do any more of that, which is really good. That scared me. I thought it was going to be that stupid little kid comedy stuff, but they didn't do it anymore, which is really nice. And then he gets Noisy Boy, using he uses $45,000 to buy Noisy Boy, that he gets from agreeing to watch the kid. I think his name's like Max or Mike or something. I can't remember the kid's name, but by getting the kid for like the summer or like a month or something, he gets $50,000 now, and $50,000 when he gives the kid to his ex-girlfriend's sister. So he gets $50,000. He's really just paid to watch the kid, and he buys Noisy Boy with that money, and him and the kid go to the fight, kind of in a lower class arena, with Noisy Boy. Everybody's really excited. Noisy Boy was a big thing back then, and everything, so that was really neat. You got a little bit of history with Noisy Boy. Oh, and also, these writings are Japanese. Yeah, I did get a comment of somebody that really stressed that it was Japanese and not just Chinese. So, Japanese writing on him, very sorry. But Noisy Boy was cool. He was voice activated. He really got passed around the world. And anyway, they were in the kind of lower class arena when they go and they could have a couple little fights where he would be pretty much guaranteed to win and get a few $1,000s and then leave. And that's what the kid wanted to do, but not Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman wanted the big fight with Midas right here, which would give you like 50,000. I can't remember, but like 45,000 or something like that. And he fought him. In the beginning, he was really winning like by a lot. He was really beating up Midas, and he just started kind of just to fail, and Midas obviously wins. You did see that in the commercial, and so he pretty much just wasted $45,000 because of his stupidity. And then they go try to find some more parts. They get Adam right here, obviously, and they get Adam and everything. The kid sees something really special in Adam and everything, so he demands that they go to a fight with Adam, and Hugh Jackman just thinks that he's going to get totally destroyed, so he takes him to this place called the zoo. Really low class fighting there, and the kid is like talking to the person who owns Metro, which is in Wave 2, and Metro's the mishmash of color robot that pretty much just, it's pretty big, he's got a hammer for an arm, and the kid there, like Hugh Jackman, didn't want to go into round 2, and he just said that he should take his money and just leave. But then the kid says round 2, so it was the complete opposite of what happened at this place, which I didn't understand. The kid was smart and said, you know, we should really just go and take the money that we have and not do anything bigger that we are not 100% sure that we're going to win. And that's exactly what happens in this one, because the kid now wants to risk it when the adult kind of learned and decided not to. So I thought that that was kind of stupid, how he just totally changes my frame. But anyway, he defeats Metro, so that's kind of cool. He goes on, they really think he's kind of special. They do a montage with a fight with a red robot that I don't know his name, also with Six Shooter, and everything in the, so there's a little kind of bio at the beginning of the movie, so very cool. And then they talk about Zeus and everything, but Zeus's, his controllers, the people that own Zeus, they were a little bit too much, I think. They were just kind of strange people. I thought that their characters were really overly done. I really wish that they weren't, like, so crazy. They didn't seem like real people, really. They seemed more like a robot, and Zeus seemed like the person, the people seemed like robots. So yes, I didn't really like that, how overly done they were. Let's see here, the robots, when they fought Twin Cities, that was a really great scene, because they fight Twin Cities, there's huge intensity, and it really looks like Twin Cities is gonna win. Adam obviously beats him, and when they, I was so into the movie, that as soon as Adam, like, destroyed Twin Cities, my arms kind of twitched, because I went up to clap, but then I realized I was in a movie, so it was really great. They got me into the movie so much, I kind of forgot that I was watching a movie for like a second, and I thought that was really good. That's really hard to do, and that's never happened to me before. So they got me caught up into the movie, which is really nice. That's something that you definitely want to do. Overall, this movie was really nice. What else can I talk about? The Zeus fight at the end. Somebody did comment on my page before I saw the movie that Zeus won the fight, and I was very sad to see that, because I love Zeus obviously, but I didn't want to know. So it was a shame that I kind of knew going into the movie that Zeus would win, but he wins in a different way. Adam and Zeus. I thought that Adam would really just destroy Zeus. Obviously not in the beginning. Adam would destroy Zeus at the end, and then they'd win and everything happy. But neither robot got destroyed. They were they were battle damaged, but they were still alive at the end there. And the judges voted Zeus winning. But it was really cool, because the father and son team they didn't even care. They didn't even blink when they said that. They had big smiles on the whole time, because the whole crowd was cheering for Adam and everything, and they really wanted Adam to win. So that was really cool. So overall, Zeus is still undefeated, which is kind of neat, but undefeated in a different way. So anyway, it was just a really good movie. The red Adam on the toy here is like that, but it's only like that when he's powered down. When he's got the lights up on his eyes and he's got the lights all over, this is blue. So I was really disappointed that the toy is red. I don't understand that, but you can paint it blue if you wanted to. One thing I didn't like about the movie, all the advertisements. Jeez, we got like what, HP a couple times, like 20 cans of Dr. Pepper Pepper all pointed towards the screen, and then when you get to the arena, they've got the big sprint right underneath the TV of what's happening in the game, and then when they go around the crowds, there's like this huge bar with like 20 advertisements. They really used a lot of advertisements. I guess if you went to a boxing ring, there would be a lot of advertisements, but then you got the Dr. Pepper and HP off of that. So I think that they really overdid it with advertisements, but what are you gonna do? I wish that they just took Dr. Pepper out, because Dr. Pepper was really an in-your-face advertisement that was really annoying. So, but whatever they gotta do, the robots in this movie, not all the time, but they were real. A lot of people didn't know that. That's one really cool thing that I didn't find out for a while there, that they're just puppeteered, which is really cool. I totally didn't know that until I saw an interview with Hugh Jackman where he's like, oh, it was so much easier working with these because there was an actual robot there. It wasn't just like a pole with a tennis ball on it. He was actually looking at a robot. And then they showed like a behind the scenes where when they were like lifting Adam up off the table when he's all rusty in that beginning scene, and they showed it from the back view of the people lifting him up. And it was very interesting. I thought that they were animated all the way through before I saw that interview with Hugh Jackman, but they're actually real. So that's kind of neat. Not all the times. They do animate them when they're fighting some of the times, but they're real the others. So that's really cool. I didn't know that for a while there. But all in all, this was a really nice movie. Hugh, the kid wasn't annoying. He was annoying in some scenes, but not too many. And overall, the father-son bonding, it wasn't cheesy father-son bonding. It was pretty decent. They did a good job. It was predictable, but all boxing and father-son movies are predictable, and this one's a mesh of both of them, so it's going to be very predictable. But overall, it's definitely worth seeing. For all of those of you that saw it and liked it, go see it again. I do plan on seeing it again in like the Cine Capri. I definitely want to do that sometime this week. That would be really nice. And then, so now just going into the toy line. Jakks Pacific makes these toys. They're very nice. I have only seen them at Target and Toys R Us, although I did get one comment from somebody that said that they found them at Walmart. So I don't know if it's just some guy that's crazy, I don't know. But apparently it's at Walmart, at least for this one person. You can go check. I have still yet to see them in Walmart. I see them just about every Toys R Us and Target there, though. And one thing that I said in one of my past reviews was how the toy lines, they did a really good job, because they didn't just flood the shelves with them. No, they put a few out, because when you flood the shelves with an offside toy line like this, usually they don't sell very well. So I thought they did a good job. But a couple, like, weeks after that, I went back to that Toys R Us, and wow, they really flooded the shelves. They had an end cap totally full. They had their normal section totally full, and they got so much more since that last time that I checked on them. And it was just crazy how much Real Steel stuff they had. Target doesn't seem to have very many, but Real Steel has a bunch, Toys R Us has a bunch, which is a shame, because the more they have and the less they sell, the longer it's going to take to get Wave 2 on the shelves. And sometimes maybe even Wave 2 doesn't even make it onto the shelves. I know Jakks Pacific, their other toy line this summer of Pirates of the Caribbean, that really didn't do very good. And they had a Wave 2, but Wave 2 was only released in a Walmart, at least for me. I never saw Wave 2 in my Toys R Us or Targets. So it's scaring me that we might not get Real Steel Wave 2 for a long time, or even worse, like get it at all. I mean Tron, Castler, that guy, I really was looking forward to that toy, and they never released him. There was nobody on eBay that had him, nobody online, nobody in the stores. It was just impossible to get him, so I'm kind of scared. There's no toy line there's no website right now that's pre-ordering or even has them in stock, Wave 2, and there's nobody on eBay that has Wave 2, there's no stores that have Wave 2, so I'm really hoping that they come out with Wave 2, because they do have a nice lineup for Wave 2, and I really want to get them all. And so I hope that they're able to come out with Wave 2. Wave 2 does consist of the smaller toys. They consist of a rusty version of Adam, a battle-damaged Zeus, which is just a repaint with a few scratches. Yeah, the rusty Adam is just a repaint as well as they do release a Metro, which is the mishmash of metals that he fights in the zoo, as well as Six Shooter, which Adam fights in a montage, which has the Texas hat, and when he moves his arm joints, they kind of make shooting noises. I thought that was kind of cool in the movie. But yeah, so they're going to release him, as well as Ambush, which was Hugh Jackman's first robot, and that's all for the basic figures of Wave 2. For the deluxe figures of Wave 2, they're going to release a repainted Adam, which is a rusty version as well. They're also going to put this guy, Twin Cities, they're going to make him a 6-inch, as well as Six Shooter, which has the Texas hat and the montage fight, and Metro. So the only person that we won't get both sizes is Ambush. Ambush, we're only going to get a basic, but as far as every other character, we're getting them in basic and deluxe. So really cool toy lines. The only ones that I don't think that I'll pick up in the next wave of toys is the 2 repaints of Adam, the smaller one and bigger one. The repainted Zeus I want because I love Zeus, and having a battle damaged Zeus would be cool. And then all the other figures I do plan on getting. It's just a matter of when they're released or when I'm going to get them. So there you go. So it's a little lengthy, but that's just my review of the movie with a little bit of talking about the toys at the end there. Overall, it's a really nice movie. Thought they did a good job with it, and I highly recommend that you see it. If not once, go see it twice. It's a movie that you should see it twice, and it's a long movie too. I like that. It's like 2 hours and 5 minutes. It's pretty decent time for a boxing robot movie. But anyway, it's very good. So go see it. So there you go. So that's my review of Real Steel, the movie, with a little bit of toys at the end there. Thanks for watching.